We just spent $200,000 on the house right behind me. I'm extremely proud of the results, and today I want to show it to you. Let's go see it. My name is Lukas Vanagaitis. I am a licensed real estate agent and local developer here in St. Pete, Florida, and I am on a mission to take abandoned and vacant houses and flip them over for nice, remodeled, affordable luxury houses for the first-time home buyers. In this channel, I am documenting my journey, and I want you to be a part of it. Welcome to the cutest property in Gulfport, Florida. Oh my God, I'm so happy with the results that we see here. The first impressions are awesome. You can definitely see you're greeted by the pastel color scheme, very nice accent, oversized barn-style light fixtures, the beach-style rope fence, accent tiles, and this is my favorite accent of the house, the red mailboxes, the London style. This house blends into the Gulfport so well. When we initially purchased this property, it was in such bad condition that we had a very hard decision to make, whether to tear it down and build new construction or remodel and spend a lot more money actually and rebuild it to the condition that you see today. I'm very happy with the decision that we made because this is what Gulfport is all about. For those who know, you'll know that Gulfportarians appreciate the brick streets, the authenticity, the original 1920s style, and that's what Gulfport is all about, because you cannot build new and still look as good as this. So with that being said, the location of this house is the biggest selling point because it's located right next to Gulfport Pier. It's minutes away from the Marina. You can park your boat right here, hook it up on your trailer, and just like 1 minute away, you can just drop it into the water and enjoy what Gulfport has to offer. And now it's time to see what we got going on inside. Check it out. Come on, guys. The biggest selling point of this house that it's a duplex. It has two separate legal units with completely separate utilities. You can rent one side, live in another, and house hack, meaning that your tenant is covering the majority of your mortgage, and therefore you're living in an amazing house for a very little money every single month. This property is originally built in 1928. It consists of 1,688 square feet, 2 units grossing 1,688 square feet, total of 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. When we initially bought this house, it was a disaster. We had the roof caved in, had no shingles, and the windows were broken, and the plumbing and electrical was completely destroyed. The air conditioning was gone, it was not working at all. We had squatters living there, so we had access challenges, and we had trash pretty much piled up all the way to the ceilings. After clearing up this property from all of the trash and construction debris, we had a clean slate to work on the new layouts and new designs of this property. So we integrated this kitchen in the former living room. We had to open this wall up to have the overlapping bar And we designed a stove right in the center of the island because you can entertain the guests or the family members when you're cooking. We completely replaced all underground rough-in plumbing and electrical in this house, which allowed us to relocate the locations of the plumbing fixtures. So we remodeled the kitchen and we installed a farm sink right here, right in the center of the island. And we have all of the stainless steel appliances. We have a dishwasher, 36-inch counter depth fridge, shaker cabinetry with a soft closing hinges, drop down hood vent. This is a very nice accent. We wrapped up the beam with wood trim to bring that authentic vibe of 1920s. All of the hardware was carefully selected to match the original style of the house. Everything was done with in mind that we kept a lot of 1920s details. So when you walk into this house, the concept was that you're time traveling, but you're feeling that you're living in 2024. So we kept a lot of existing trim. We were able to restore a lot of original 1928 hard solid wood doors. We just replaced the hardware and made sure that everything is matching and everything is working. As we enter the primary suite, we're greeted by a lot of natural light, and you can tell that we were able to preserve the authentic window trim while replacing the windows, which is extremely hard to do. So we have a brand new window and original 1920s hardware around it. If you lift up the blinds, you can see that we got the premium windows with a grid inside to resemble that 1920s era. And we found this amazing cabinet in this house. We cleaned it up, we restored it, and we used it as the accent in this house, as one significant piece that came from the house when we bought it. And in this house, we're able to preserve the original linen closet with original hardware, which is very nice. It's fully functioning, and you have the elements in this house like this wood cladding and the linen closet with original trim and original hardware. So you're time traveling 100 years ago, but you're living with modern today's touches and finishes. Look at these beautiful glass French doors. Not only they're authentic and gorgeous, they also solve a big problem for the kitchen, because when we originally bought this house, the kitchen was so dark, the former living room, and these glass doors provide additional natural light from the bedroom to travel through in here in the kitchen. So we integrated this French door into this wall because it was just an opening, and we found the doors in the antique store for ridiculously low price, like $150 or $200 with the frame, with everything. And our contractors were able to knock out all of the little details, refurbish them, and they just fit perfectly here because we have big windows and glass doors in the front of the house, and that light just comes through and solves the light problem for the kitchen. Now I'm gonna take you to the former kitchen of this house, which we converted into the bathroom / laundry room. So this is the original 1920s solid wood door. We have a nice vanity with single sink, which is fine, but we have a lot of counter space, which is a lot more convenient than having no counter space and dual sinks. So we really like that counter sink, and we have a big mirror with 2 retro lights, providing a lot of natural light from the window over there on the left side, and we have the lighting right above the mirror. When we design our mirrors, we always like to have dual lighting, because one lighting is coming directly from the ceilings to illuminate the areas, which one area is the shower and another area is for the toilet. But when you're standing in front of the mirror, you don't want that light hitting you from right behind you, right above you. We always want some ambient light coming in from right above the mirror so you can see yourself without bleaching your face. There's 2 bathrooms in the main house. Let's go see the other one because it's slightly different style. This bathroom, we specifically picked this Victorian style vanity. It's a pedestal sink, and we put the modern faucet on it just to blend in the two centuries together, and this is a modern faucet. It has a nice chrome finish, and Victorian style just brings that charm of the era the time was built. The Victorian style faucet is also matching with the retro looking tiles that we have on the floors as well as on the shower walls. We also use the modern Delta faucets in this house. We only pick the best brands for plumbing fixtures just to have that phenomenal quality standard. And the tiles are retro looking, warm finish. We also pick the wall colors that are also warm. We went through a lot of trial and error picking out the color schemes because we want the cozy color scheme. We want people to feel home in their bathrooms, in their kitchens. We want to feel welcome in there. A lot of investors just paint everything white or gray, and it's not inviting. People don't feel homey. They don't feel cozy in there. So we carefully selected the color scheme of the walls, ceilings to perfectly match with the tile work in this house and the rest of the details. It is time for us to go see and tour the second unit in this house. It's the accessory dwelling unit. It's a little smaller, 1 bedroom, 1 bath that could be rented out for supplemental income. As you can see, the accessory dwelling unit has its own separate entrance. It's its own separate house with its own separate address, and the utilities are separate, the electric is separate. So when you rent this house, you're living in completely separate units. We also separated the units by the color scheme. The main house has pink doors, and the accessory dwelling unit, the rental, has teal doors. So this is amazing space, perfect for a rental, very beachy. We have separate washer and dryer, bar dining area because the living room is fairly small, retro appliances. This is our signature style, and stainless steel appliances. We have very nice sink, and it's very important we have the dishwasher for the rental unit. A lot of times investors will save money and they will not put the dishwashers in the accessory suites. We have that here. It's a huge plus. Kitchen is very big, it's very functional. We have a lot of cabinetry space. We have the washer and dryer hookups right here. That's where your laundry goes, and a lot of cabinetry in the island, which has the 12-inch overhang for dining and entertainment. You can put the bar stools in here, and it has its own separate bedroom with 2 oversized windows. The bedroom has an oversized walk-in closet, perfect for the rental. People love that. And you're going to love the bathroom of this house. It's huge size. We designed this jungle-like green tiles. Once again, the main house has a more pink color scheme. This is green, and we picked this tile to resemble the backyard of this house because it has a lot of trees and plants, and it's very Gulfporty. So we wanted people to feel like they're in a jungle where the landscaping is bringing inside. And I'm sure in Gulfport people love their plants. Plants go well with these tiles, and that's going to create a lot of coziness in this house. So now it's time to get comfortable, sit down and run the math, do the breakdown on the numbers where we spent the money. All right, let's deep dive into the numbers. First things first, plans, permits, and city fees, $5,000. Demolition and debris haul away throughout the construction, $10,000. That was a lot of trash, trust me. Windows, $15,000. Over 30 windows in this house. Exterior doors, $4,000. Roof, $17,000. It's a lot, but it's 2 units. Plumbing, $25,000. It's 2 units. We had to replace an entire plumbing system, all underground, supply and drain pipes, including the main sewer line, which is a huge, big expense. HVAC, air conditioning cost us $15,000. It's 2 units. We had to run the new energy calculations and create 2 separate systems. Driveway and concrete patio in the back. That was a lot of concrete. $8,000 price tag on it. Exterior repairs, $8,000. That was a lot of damaged wood, and we had to replace a lot of the siding. Kitchens, $15,000. It's 2 of them. Bathrooms, $15,000, $5,000 a bathroom, 3 bathrooms in entire project. Interior cosmetics, $35,000. We spent 35 grand on the baseboards, the floors, the drywall, the texture, the paint, the beams, the shelves, restoring the original hardwood doors, and all of the little details and accents that you see in this house that are so nice. Fence, $6,000. And we wrapped up the house with a nice landscaping off the budget with a $4,000. The grand total of the construction budget for this property is $182,000. The building permit's already closed, the house is in the market and got the contract in less than 2 weeks, and as this house is set to close next week, we're on track to make a 6-digit profits. Thanks for watching, follow us, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.